SELINI is a nonlinear Metroidvania exploration platformer.
The story is very, very mysterious, but it is touching on the relationship between humans and artificial intelligence, but completely in a non-verbal fashion.
This is a game made by father and son studio from Greece, working on their dream project since 2016.
Yeah, you know, I always feel like games should just rest on their own merit and be entertaining no matter what you do or don't know about the background. But this background is really nice because at one point the son turned to the father and said, why don't we make our own game rather than just playing them? And they've been working on that together for years. The father actually quit his job to be able to focus on this game entirely and to launch a Kickstarter for it, which we're going to talk about at the end of this video. You don't need to know that, but looking at the quality of the game, it's really impressive to also know that it's just a father and son doing this as a family project.
The game is quite unique. There is no speaking in the game, but body language of other entities play a big role, as well as the surrounding sounds that help you to recognize who's foe and who's friend. And everything feels so alien yet familiar.
Yeah, there's a lot of contrast in this game that work. You know, it is kind of complex and engaging graphics, yet minimalistic as well. The story is mysterious but very emotional. The gameplay is chill but very tense. And somehow all of these come out at different times in the game with some strength. Now, as you're going through the game, it feels on one side a lot like the game Inside, but it's a lot less linear. There's a lot of exploration, secrets to discover, huge maps to explore, like Hollow Knight. So it's kind of like Inside meets Hollow Knight.
That's the Metroidvania genre as well. But we don't want to go into too specific details about the gameplay, because I feel like that would ruin the exploration itself. So rather, let's go to
Should you play it? But first, there are a few things that you should know. If you know our channel, we usually review free games from the Epic Game Store. This is not free. It's actually not even...
It's free. There's a demo version. This is the review of the demo version, not of the full game, because it's not been released yet, but the demo version is free.
That's right. So you can go to Steam, there will be a link in the description, and try this out right now just like we did. So we finished the demo to get a taste of it, but when the full game releases, it's not free, but you will be able to go to the Kickstarter page and make sure that you reserve your copy in advance so that you get it as soon as it's released, if our review makes you think that it's the type of game for you. Also, this review is sponsored. The developer reached out to us and asked us to review it. But as you've seen from some of our other sponsored reviews, we do not hesitate to tell you that a game is not great, even when it's sponsored. So let's see how we felt about SELINI.
Well, I feel this is a true exploration game, because you're set into the world, an unknown world, with no tutorial, with no idea what happened, no idea who you are or how you control yourself. So all the steps are really exploring the whole game and the whole concept.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is what all the game about exploration should have. And it reminds me even a little bit of Far Long Sails, because there are some parts that you're controlling other machines, and it's really charming in its visuals and sounds.
Charming but suspenseful and
as
tense
well.
Also,
yeah, a little bit terrifying as well.
Yeah, charming but terrifying. Yeah, right.
Yeah, and if there's, hopefully there will be in a full game more open areas, because those I like the most. Otherwise, it was a little bit more into small rooms. But we'll see about that. Otherwise, I think you should definitely play the demo version. I'm looking forward to the full game, because even the demo version is quite huge and very impressive.
It's much bigger than I expected. Also because I got completely lost, and so it was probably longer than it was intended to be. So for me, I'm going to do something that I've never done in a review before, because I've never talked about this. But whenever I'm starting a new game, I take a blank sheet of paper, I put a line down the middle, and as I'm going through the game, I write down positive and negative reactions to the game.
You do? I didn't know.
Every time. And for SELINI, I've never shown my notes for a game before, but I thought, look at this. It's all one-sided.
But there's something.
There is, okay, at the very end, I've got completely stuck in an area and I couldn't figure out how to get out of it. Maybe that's probably my problem, that I needed an upgrade or to find some secret door, but it was in an area that I probably wasn't supposed to be anyway.
The problem is the exploration, and it is both the problem and the positive thing, because sometimes you can get to the place that you're not supposed to be before.
Exactly, yeah. So this can happen, but everything else, I was just listing and listing positive reactions to it. How clean the UI is, how engaging the story is, even though you have no idea what's going on. This immediate start that you launch the game and boom, like just go, which I loved from inside as well. How much there is to look at, I'm not going to list everything, but I mean, we're not going to try to break down every single thing of this because we've just played the demo. We might try to do a full review when the full game is out, but at this point, this is kind of incredible. Like, if you like Inside or you like Hollow Knight or both of them, this is the spiritual successor to those games that we've been waiting for.
And it's really amazing. Only one adult person made it. That's even hard to believe.
That's why I wanted to mention that at the beginning of the video.
Is that really true?
I'm starting to doubt because Inside had an entire team working on it. This is really impressive. I'm really excited about it. And guys, you should definitely go to the Steam page, linked in the description, download the demo. It's completely free. We're not selling something here. And if you like the demo, then go to the Kickstarter page and help them get to their stretch goal. They already have a successful Kickstarter campaign, but they're going for some other goals to get it ported, for example, to the Switch, which it would be great on the Switch. This is a perfect game for the Switch. So consider that. Nothing else to say.
The link will be in the description about the Kickstarter, or you can click on the upper right corner right now.
Somewhere up there. Let us know if this looks like your type of game. Leave a comment of encouragement for the developer, because respect to him.
And try the demo version and let us know if you liked it.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you. Bye.